Amsterdam is the capital and most populous city of the Netherlands, with a population of 872,680 within the city proper, 1.5 million in the urban area, and 2.5 million in the metropolitan area. Found within the province of North Holland, Amsterdam is colloquially referred to as the Venice of the North, attributed by the large number of canals, which form a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Amsterdam was founded at the Amstel, that was dammed to control flooding, and the city's name derives from the Amstel Dam. Originating as a small fishing village in the late 12th century, Amsterdam became one of the most important ports in the world during the Dutch Golden Age of the 17th century, and became the leading center for finance and trade. In the 19th and 20th centuries, the city expanded and many new neighborhoods and suburbs were planned and built. The 17th century canals of Amsterdam and the 19th-20th century defense line of Amsterdam are on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Sloten, annexed in 1921 by the municipality of Amsterdam, is the oldest part of the city. Dating to the 9th century, the city is well known for its nightlife and festival activity, with several of its nightclubs among the world's most famous, primarily known for its artistic heritage, elaborate canal system, and narrow houses with gabled facades. Well-preserved legacies of the city's 17th century Golden Age, these characteristics are arguably responsible for attracting millions of Amsterdam's visitors annually. Cycling is key to the city's character, and there are numerous bike paths. The Amsterdam Stock Exchange is considered the oldest modern securities market stock exchange in the world. As the commercial capital of the Netherlands and one of the top financial centers in Europe, Amsterdam is considered an Alpha World City by the Globalization and World City Study Group. The city is also the cultural capital of the Netherlands. Many large Dutch institutions have their headquarters in the city. Moreover, many of the world's largest companies are based in Amsterdam or have established their European headquarters in the city, such as leading technology companies Uber, Netflix, and Tesla. In 2012, Amsterdam was ranked the second best city to live in by the Economist Intelligence Unit, and 12th globally on quality of living for environment and infrastructure by Mercer. The city was ranked 4th place globally as top tech hub in the Seville's Tech Cities 2019 report, and 3rd in innovation by Australian innovation agency To Think Now in their Innovation Cities Index 2009. The Port of Amsterdam is the 5th largest in Europe. The KLM hub and Amsterdam's main airport, Schiphol, is the Netherlands' busiest airport as well as the 3rd busiest in Europe and 11th busiest airport in the world. The Dutch capital is considered one of the most multicultural cities in the world, with at least 177 nationalities represented. Amsterdam is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe, receiving more than 5.34 million international visitors annually. This is excluding the 16 million day trippers visiting the city every year. The number of visitors has been growing steadily over the past decade. This can be attributed to an increasing number of European visitors. 2/3 of the hotels are located in the city's center. Hotels with 4 or 5 stars contribute 42% of the total beds available and 41% of the overnight stays in Amsterdam. The room occupation rate was 85% in 2017, up from 78% in 2006. The majority of tourists, 74%, originate from Europe. The largest group of non-European visitors come from the United States, accounting for 14% of the total. Copenhagen is the capital and most populous city of Denmark. As of the 1st of January 2020, the city had a population of 794,128. Wider urban area of Copenhagen has population of 1.3 million and the Copenhagen metropolitan area has population of 2 million inhabitants. Copenhagen is situated on the eastern coast of the island of Zealand. Another portion of the city is located on Amager, and it is separated from Malmö, Sweden, by the Strait of Øresund. The Øresund Bridge connects the two cities by rail and road. Originally a Viking fishing village established in the 10th century in the vicinity of what is now Gamle Strand, Copenhagen became the capital of Denmark in the early 15th century. Beginning in the 17th century, It consolidated its position as a regional center of power with its institutions, defenses, and armed forces. During the Renaissance, the city served as the de facto capital, being the seat of government of the Kalmar Union, governing the entire present-day Nordic region in a personal union with Sweden and Norway, ruled by the Danish monarch serving as the head of state. The city flourished as the cultural and economic center of Scandinavia under the Union for well over 120 years, starting in the 15th century up until the beginning of the 16th century, when the Union was dissolved, with Sweden leaving the Union through a rebellion. After a plague outbreak and fire in the 18th century, the city underwent a period of redevelopment. This included construction of the prestigious district of Fredrikstaden and founding of such cultural institutions as the Royal Theatre and the Royal Academy of Fine Arts. After further disasters in the early 19th century, when Horatio Nelson attacked the Dano-Norwegian fleet and bombarded the city, rebuilding during the Danish Golden Age brought a new classical look to Copenhagen's architecture. Later, following the Second World War, the Finger Plan fostered the development of housing and businesses along the 5 urban railway routes stretching out from the city center. Since the turn of the 21st century, Copenhagen has seen strong urban and cultural development, facilitated by investment in its institutions and infrastructure. The city is the cultural, economic, and governmental center of Denmark. It is one of the major financial centers of Northern Europe, with the Copenhagen Stock Exchange. Copenhagen's economy has seen rapid developments in the service sector, especially through initiatives in information technology, pharmaceuticals, and clean technology. Since the completion of the Øresund Bridge, Copenhagen has become increasingly integrated with the Swedish province of Skåne and its largest city, Malmö, forming the Øresund region. With a number of bridges connecting the various districts, the cityscape is characterized by parks, promenades, and waterfronts. Copenhagen's landmarks, such as Tivoli Gardens, the Little Mermaid statue, the Amalienborg and Christiansborg palaces, Rosenborg Castle Gardens, Frederiks Church, and many museums, restaurants, and nightclubs are significant tourist attractions. Copenhagen is home to the University of Copenhagen, the Technical University of Denmark, Copenhagen Business School, and the IT University of Copenhagen. The University of Copenhagen, founded in 1479, is the oldest university in Denmark. Copenhagen is home to the football club Copenhagen. The annual Copenhagen Marathon was established in 1980. Copenhagen is one of the most bicycle-friendly cities in the world. The Copenhagen Metro, launched in 2002, serves central Copenhagen. Additionally, the Copenhagen S-Train, the local tog, and the Coast Line network serve and connect central Copenhagen to outlying boroughs, serving roughly 2 million passengers a month. Copenhagen Airport, Kastrup, is the busiest airport in the Nordic countries.